Hi, Tristan.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good.
Well, it's good to see you. I'm glad your parents brought you in to see me today. I'm Ricky, and I'm a social worker. And I'm going to talk to you today. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
All right. Um, well, let's see. You were supposed to come in to talk to me today about this bullying situation that was going on with Haley. You have a friend at school named Haley, or a neighbor named Haley?
I have a friend at school named Haley and a neighbor named Holly.
Oh, Holly. Her name is Holly.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Okay, her name is Holly. Would you tell me a little bit more about Holly?
Well, I think she's like really sensitive. Like, sometimes like one day she'll want to play with someone and the next day she'll want to play with someone else, but most of the time she won't want to play with me. That's really rare. The only time she'll actually, like if I'm outside, she'll ask if I want to play with her if nobody else is outside or they can't come outside.
Okay. And how long have you been friends with Haley?
Um, well, sometimes like we're together and then other times we're not and then we get back together, so I'm not really sure.
Okay, so let me say, Holly is your neighbor,
Mhm.
and sometimes she wants to play with you, and then sometimes she doesn't.
Mhm.
So how does that make you feel?
Like left out. Like she'll like push me away just to get to somebody else.
Wow, you're really strong, Tristan. That
Thank
you
you.
had to went through all that.
Thank you.
So, do you have a best friend?
Yes.
And how does Holly not act like your best friend?
Well, my best friend, she's always like I feel like she's next to me even though she's not. And she helps me. I help her. Um, we're together a lot. Holly, she's just the exact opposite of that.
But would you want to be Holly's friend?
No,
You wouldn't want to be Holly's friend? Well, tell me why you wouldn't want to be her friend.
because I've been her friend a couple times, but I wouldn't exactly call it friendship, 'cause like she she just argues, like kind of like me and my brother, but not not exactly. Like if I say something and then Abby she says something else, Holly will automatically agree with Abby, and like both of them will start saying why I'm wrong instead of actually like trying to see why I think that.
Okay, so Holly is not very understanding, and she doesn't listen to you very well.
You know, and she's rude.
Okay. So so there's no way you think that you and Holly can ever become friends.
Maybe if like it really depends, like because one day it's like kind of like if she wakes up she's feeling a certain mood, and I feel like that's what makes her feel that way about me and other people. The way she wakes up, the mood she's in.
Okay, so the mood that she's in, it affects how she feels for that day. Okay.
That's what I think.
So do you think there's anything that you can do that can maybe change your mind about how you and Holly can interact with each other?
Um, Maybe I can try my best not to argue. I mean, I know it's okay to disagree, but like if like say we're on a scooter and we each have a scooter, and we're riding, and she says, can we do races? And I say, or we can play some other game on the scooter. Like, I'm not gonna say no. I don't want to do a race. I want to play this, and I will at least try and understand, like, how to play the game. We could try both of them. Like, find certain ways to try out both suggestions.
Wow, that's an amazing idea that you came up with. You're very understanding, and
Thank you.
you said even though you like to argue, you said you would be compromising with her. That's awesome, Tristan. Sounds like you know how to be a good friend.
Thank you.
So, uh, what else do you think you want to work on with being friends with Holly?
Maybe, like, sometimes if, like, I'm playing with somebody, like, say I'm playing with Olivia and she's playing with Abby. Sometimes me and Olivia will be sitting there, and her and Abby go inside one like each other's houses, and they come and ask if they can play with us because they get bored. And sometimes I'll say that no, I don't want to play, just because it makes me think of all the other times she's said no, I don't want to play with you. So I say no. I could try and at least say yes.
Okay, so sometimes you say no because of all the times that she used to say no to you.
Yes.
Okay, so when was the last time she said no to you?
I haven't really seen her in a while. Maybe sometime last month, I think. I think I was outside. Maybe not last month, maybe it was like the beginning of this month. I was outside, and I was with Abby and her, Gabby, Olivia, and one of Mikey's sisters were outside playing, and they went inside. They went in Gabby's backyard to play on her trampoline, and me and Abby were just sitting there, and we went over there and asked her if we could play with them, and sometimes she'll say no, and other times she still will say no, but everybody else will say yes, and then she'll try and get them to say no just because I'm there. And sometimes she'll say yes to Abby and no to me. And sometimes she will say yes, and I say, but I'm not, because sometimes I'm not allowed to go in Gabby's backyard, and that time I wasn't, and she'll say yes to Abby and me, but she wouldn't really care, even though I'm not allowed to go back there. Her and everybody else will still go back there without me.
Okay, so pretty much the last time that she said no, you couldn't go back in the back anyway, right? Okay, but it still sounds like Holly. She's your neighbor, and it sounds like you're saying that even though you get angry sometimes, and you think about the times that she says no, that you're still willing to work on becoming her friend, right? Well, that's what you said. So, but I think we made a lot of progress today, Tristan, and I really appreciate you coming in to talk to me.
Thank you.
Yep, and I guess I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.